morning and welcome to MS4, and today we're trying new stuff. In fact, we're having a new light set up. See how it works. See if you like this side of my face showing. You never know. And anyway, so we're going to go through some new makeup on my side. I will do empties really quick. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross, the Melt Away Marine, Melt Away Cleanser. Hyaluronic. I'm having a morning. I had a near migraine this morning, so my brain is a little squishy. But Hyaluronic Marine Melt Away Cleanser. It smells really good, kind of like cake, removes your makeup well, and you don't have to have water with it. I'm out of this. I had tried the last time I was going in for to get a different cleanser. I picked up the Lisa Eldridge when I was making an order, and it is great. If you have dry skin, that has an amazing, it removes makeup, but is really, really hydrating to the skin. And I would recommend that if you have super dry skin, to use that. You can use it as a cleanser or a treatment. It was lovely. The only thing is for my combo skin, it's a little too emollient or whatever it does for you. It's a little too much for me to use on a daily basis, but I think the Lisa Eldridge, if you had dry skin, you would really like it. So anyway, but this is the Dr. Dennis Gross Empty. Going to be probably picking this up in the Sephora sale, which is the end of the month if you are Rouge. Also the Bijoux Biotin. Like these, they did reformulate these. I picked up the reformulation from Ulta. Right now until the 9th, they're having a 20% off even prestige coupon if you're with Ulta. And so I did pick up the reformulation of this. It has some other ingredients with it. Unfortunately, it's also more expensive. Yay. But the one thing I did find out from my endocrinologist is that if you are taking hair supplements with a lot of biotin, it can give you a false read on your thyroid tests. Because I had gone in and gotten blood work done, and she's like, that's really strange, you're having this kind of high reading on this. Have you taken any biotin lately? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, wait, I got hair vitamins. And so she said, yeah, that you want to stop taking your high dosages of biotin about 3 days before you do blood work, so it doesn't give you a false positive. It doesn't affect your actual thyroid problematically, but it does for however they use for the test for that, it messes with that. So she recommended about 3 days before blood work for me to discontinue that, and then I could start again after. So anyway, I already picked up the vitamin. Good morning and welcome to MS4. And today I'm going to be playing with some of my Pat McGrath Bijoux Brilliance collection that I picked up. I picked up 3 items and then they sent me a free highlighter with my order. So we're going to be doing Pat McGrath. So what I picked up, and just to start off, I'm not mad about the collection being in the paper that looks like the Bridgerton collection. I'm actually very happy about that. So I find that these are a lot lighter and easier to pick up. The only one that I appreciate the dark luxe packaging on is my Star Wars one, because that feels collector-y, and I don't have to try and hold it up while I'm doing it. I'm like, okay, this is going to be a heavy palette. I'm just going to have it occasionally, and it's, decorative. So anyway, we did pick up one of the 5 pans. This is the Lunar Nightshade. So this is what we're going to be playing with today. In the Bridgerton collection, there's different blues, and I felt like I really wanted to look in on these and see how they related to that. Also, I feel like this is going to be a usable palette, because I could go with just a plum and a pink, or get kind of a mix of the two, and so I felt like this was a 5 pan that I actually could get some different looks out of. So I did pick up this. Also in the collection, it's either fairly large, more hefty than some of the Bridgerton only packaging, so it does have some heft to it. This is the one with the purple tones, and we're probably going to use the blush out of this today, but I like the Pat McGrath, the metallic, the really smooth metallic ones, The whole special shade thing, I think they're nice, but it's not something that's, you know, I don't think I would buy a palette just of special shades. I'm not that girl. And this is the Pink Bode one. They do have names. This being the Starstruck Splendor. And this is the one with the neutrals and the greens. So this will be, these larger palettes will be a look for another day. But anyway, that's what we're looking at. I've already done my base powder with the Lawless. And so, because I figured you guys would really just want to be here for the Pat McGrath. I'm going to be doing my contouring, my bronzering in the Nude Honey. This is the outer packaging. This is that went with the bronze collection of the quad, and then they have the different shades of bronzer that came out at the same time. So I got the Nude Honey. So I'll be starting out with that. Let me remove my spectacles once more. So I feel like lately, the fact that I picked up 3 palettes with multiple shades, kind of, it's a little, I can understand why some of the creators that get PR feel a little overwhelmed and pressured to be using things. With mine, it's just that I want to play with all the colors all at once. It's very difficult. You can't really do that. So it's one of those things that it's like, I feel like I have a whole bunch of toys. It does feel a little bit like holiday, you know, like Christmas and such. It's like, oh, you've got all of these colors and these fun things and no time to play with them all. But that bodes well for going into the new year, having lots to play with. So I don't feel bad about it, is what I'm saying. Okay, so there's a little bit of color from the Nude Honey. This was from the Pat McGrath website. I don't know if all of the colors now are showing up in Sephora and such, but at one point in time, the Nude Honey was just available on her website. So we're gonna go in. There's 2 blushes in this Jeweled Splendor. Where's the Splendor? Jeweled Temptation palette. So we're gonna go in with the deeper one for right now. It's important to give me a little color. I got a lot of sun yesterday, but it didn't quite happen the way I thought it would. So I don't think I'm actually looking like I got sun today. So we're gonna give me some blush. We're gonna start in with a deeper tone. The Pat McGrath shades, these formulas, generally are buildable, in that buildable category. So we're gonna, with a deeper color, trying to get I'm using the IT Cosmetics blush brush. So it's all going to be very buildable. It's a very soft brush. So you're not picking up a lot of color when you dab into something. Okay, just a little more. Just a little more. Okay, and then I'm going to use the highlighter that I got that came with my purchase. So this is going to be, I believe this is Golden Moonlight. So we're gonna have a little bit of Golden Moonlight. My hair's not totally back, but I've been a little bit frustrated with my hair lately. I feel like I can tell when I have a good cut when it grows out, because then I'm trying to see, does it still hang nicely, does it still whatever, and I don't know that I loved my cut that I got. It kind of enhances my cowlicks. So this is the the shade of the highlighter. And yeah, it's Golden Moonlight. So trying to dab in gently. And you can really see that on this side. So with this one, if I feel like I got too outrageous with the blush, I do have that Lawless powder on standby. So we could go back in, tap a little bit of the powder, and just blend through. And as with many blushes, the longer I wear it, usually that it just settles in. And that was my light. This new lighting situation I'm not sure about, but it is what it is. Okay, there you are. So we're gonna go into the Lunar palette here. So what I want to do is use this kind of as my crease color, use this as my mostly lid color, the edges and underneath, and then use this as a pink sparkly, and this is more of a champagne sparkle. And so we're gonna try and use it. Probably that's gonna be my inner corner highlight, I think, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So here we go. All right, so I'm gonna take, let's do brush and go into that plummy and bring it up more so we can have a little bit of that color read. And this is a firmer brush to try and lay down color. Smooth it. We'll do a little fluffy brush here in a minute. Okay, so very happy with that. I'm going to try and put just a little bit of that under the eye, because I'm going to be coming in with the blue, but I kind of want to give it a little bit of something with a plum. Okay, so I'm going to, that is my pencil brush. A lot of my brushes, these ones right here, are all white, so I actually want to get different colored. This is a Sigma, this is ColourPop, this is a liner, a pencil brush, and then this I think I got through Ipsy Ferma, the 202. So they're all from different places. But anyway, I'm going to take the Sigma, the little fluffy one. This one came in one of the holiday kits last year, where it had the smaller palette, kind of like this. It had all the white sparkly. Okay, so I've gone up into okay, there we go. All right, now we're going to go into, I think I'm going to do this first and then go in with the darker shade and see how that works. Fingers crossed. Oh. Sorry, I should have done that earlier. So this is just finger application of this. So this one is a little more, it's just a little deeper of a color than the Bijoux one, but not by much. But this ends up looking a little more like a blue jean, sort of a blue. The Bridgerton is a little lighter. And we'll do some comparative ones. Okay, I'm going to stop for a second and then put in the darker. I'm gonna use my pencil brush for that darker sparkly. I'm gonna start underneath actually first. And then go into the corner and then into a little bit into the crease area and just bringing it up. Now with this sort of a shade, you could go pretty smoky into this. This is my relaxing Sunday morning, so the whole like, I'm doing a smoky look. It's like, well, I have no plans today except for actually getting to shredding my mail. It's been ongoing. It was a process. I think that's been my goal for the weekend, for the last couple of weekends. So, okay, so there's that. And then let's see about doing sort of a different finger on this. This mid-pink sparkly. And I don't think you can really see the pink read so much through that. But it definitely has some of the more particulate. I think you can probably read that on camera. So it's possible that should have been that I should have used a brush as opposed to finger for that, if I needed a more definitive application. But it's pretty. Okay, I'm trying to blend it up into the crease. And then let's just see if we can do, and see, I'm gonna off my pencil brush, so we can try a little bit of this lightest shade. Going up a little bit into the crease with that, and then a little bit underneath. Okay, so with all that you lose a little bit of the blue. Let me see if I can tap back in and So you can still see the blue, I guess, at this point in time. But it's not, I don't know that it's reading real blue. Let's put on some mascara and then we'll do some lip and talk about it. Okay, Better Than Sex mascara. And probably once I'm able to use all of this collection, I'll have more thoughts on, well, I'll have more thoughts. Just put a pin in that. All right, and let's apply lipstick. This is the Satin Allure formula, and this is Boudoir Bloom. And that, I really love this formula of lipstick. It's a light, beautiful. The colors are beautiful. The colors are beautiful. And I love the feel of it, the wear of it. And this is this line of lipstick, for the most part, except for my like deepest colors of this, this is just effortless. It's effortless. It's really nice. So the blue packaging tends to be the more cool tone, and then the pink packaging tends to be the warmer tone. Okay. So there's that. You hear the snap. All right, I'm gonna get a little closer so you can take a look. I mean, you guys were pretty close. We're pretty close. We're all friends here. Okay, so this is the not bad. So I'll definitely compare that to some of the blues in the Bridgerton palettes, and see where we land with that, if it's actually going to give you a lot of differentiation. The deep shade might be, you know, if you're wanting to kind of deepen that specific look from the other palettes, the deeper shade in this one might be of use to you. But what do you think? Anyway, it's kind of fun. So I'll let you know once I play with the other palettes, what I'm thinking about with that. I do, you know, some people are, you know, not liking the fact that there's a blush with the eyeshadow. I think it's fine. I think especially for holiday, it works nicely. So anyway, hope everyone is doing well, and we'll see you again for more other Pat McGrath and other things coming up. So have a good week, everyone. Bye-bye.